Every time I talk about Dragon Ball Super, I can find several things to talk about, and it's kind of funny to be honest. It kind of makes me giggle a little bit and chuckle because there's always something to kind of talk about when it comes to this show. So for today's video, I'm just going to talk about Goten, man. Like, I don't typically talk about Goten. This may be like my second or third video ever out of like over 600 videos I've done on this channel since its inception, where I'm talking about Goten. So what I'm going to talk about is like, where the hell is Goten, man? It's really funny because this show finds ways to remove characters from the arc. So the simple answer to this is that Chi-Chi made him stay and basically do his studies. So basically everything that's going on has taken place in basically the duration of like a day, maybe 2 days, max 3 days tops, so he's been gone for a few days. It really hasn't been that long for the last 10 episodes or so. Think about it funnily. I mean, like, you think about the universe tournament arc, that whole arc took place in like literally like a day or two, maybe. It probably all took place the same day, to be honest, thinking about it. But it really hasn't been that long, but you can't deny the fact that this character has not been there at all. And it's so glaring. What they've tried to do a little bit, in my opinion, is try to replace him and his necessity with having the Pilaf gang there all the time, because they've had the Pilaf gang there with Trunks, basically. They basically substituted Goten for the Pilaf gang, and I'm all for that. I think that the Pilaf gang can be funny in spurts at the right times when the tension isn't built up and whatnot, and they work a lot of the time, but you could have still had Goten there, because there's a couple of things that are an issue with that. You're basically wasting a character opportunity to have Goten meet future Trunks, which is actually one of the things I really, really wanted to see. I will link down below in the description for you guys the video where I talk about my top things that I wanted to see in the future Trunks arc. Basically, obviously, I did this before the arc came around, but basically one of the things that I wanted to see was interactions between Trunks and other characters. You've seen that with Trunks and Gohan. You've seen that with Trunks and the younger Trunks. You've seen that with Trunks and Goku and Vegeta lately, and how strong they've gotten in his, revelations as far as like a lot of different stuff goes. But you haven't seen that with Goten, because Goten has been absent. Like I said, simple answer is that Chi-Chi made him study. If I said train earlier, I meant study. But from there, what kind of happens is you remove this character from the arc, and that's exactly what they did with Gohan in the previous arc, because that entire arc went by where you see him where he's training with Piccolo before they even make their way to the freaking tournament grounds, and you do not see him at all until the freaking arc is over. They don't even cut away to show how he's doing for like 5 seconds, I don't think. They literally just do not show that man for like a solid 12 or 13 episodes. And when you have a top tier character like Goten, who is a fan favorite for a lot of people. Yes, he rides the pine a lot because obviously Goten and Trunks are more of comedic relief, and Gotenks is comedic relief in Dragon Ball Super especially. He has no real role. He's a character that has a huge following. He's a character that's a really, really fun character to be around and have in the show. I personally love Mosako Nozawa's Goten the best. I really think that she does a great job with Goku. I think she does a fantastic job with Gohan, but I think she does her best job personally with Goten. So I'm really kind of just missing out on that. My opinion is like, bro, where is she at? She needs to be doing more. She's doing a fantastic job with Black, by the way. Black is amazing voice acting. I would love to see how he's portrayed by Sean Schemmel on the side note, but I think that Goten needs to be there, so I don't really have much else to say. I've kind of said everything I wanted to say, so I'm going to leave this off with you guys. I want you guys to leave in the comments, #make Goten great again. So after that, I want you guys to check in the description and go follow my man and subscribe to my man, Real to Real, who's the biggest Goten fan on the internet, especially if you're a fan of Goten. He also has a similar video talking about, I believe, whether or not the arc has forgotten about Goten. It's a lot longer than this video, but it's worth a listen. You guys should go check it out. But that is it for me. This has been D-Free, and I just rhymed a little bit. Oh, snap, supposed to rhyme on him. No, so I'll catch you guys next time. I don't have much else to say. Peace out.